Money day, money day, money day. How you guys doing? Can you hear me well? How's the audio? How we looking? How you guys looking? All right. So, guys, I do actually need to go to the hospital today, but I'm live streaming for you guys because I've been asked to do a live stream. So, guys, I appreciate it if you drop a like on the live stream right now. If you guys are in the live right now, just drop a like on the live. Helps the channel grow and goes a long way. So far for today, we're going to be looking at gold. We've got very high impact news today. We've got CPI data coming out in less than 10 minutes. Okay, so CPI data is the inflation data, right? So markets are due to do a lot. You know, the dollar is due to do a lot. Gold is due to do a lot. Gold has been stuck in this range for what, 2 days now? Yeah. Gold has been stuck in this range for 2 days. Now, something that I would still keep an eye out for is Wednesday's Tokyo high. Okay, Wednesday's Tokyo high. Always. Yes, Ritesh, what's happening, gift? You guys good? So yeah, these highs are going to be very significant um to the upside. So I reckon we might actually get gold spike up. You know, if we look at gold from an overall structure perspective, you know, we've hit into a very good area on the daily time frame. Potentially we get a spike down and then a reversal to the upside. Who knows, right? But if we take a look at the DXY, the DXY is just completely blowing through this area here. It's just steaming through, right? Steaming through this hourly candle. So the next area that I'm going to take a look at is this balanced price range here. So we're going to see if we can get a test. If we can get a test there, amazing. Amazing. All right, let's check out the Telegram quickly. All right, so let's look at a bit of data here. All right, I'm just gonna post up some of this data inside of the Telegram. Right, so we're mixed ahead of the US CPI. The euro hits 7 week lows, weaker GE retail sales. Right, we've got for the CAD 2 month lows, 7 straight day of just gains. The yen is broadly higher, stronger year on year PPI data. And then we've got the Aussie weak inflation expectations and the NZD rebounds after post Royal Bank of New Zealand slide. Okay, so very mixed across the board, really, in terms of the overall data. So when we look, let's take a look at the yen, right? So the yen did actually play out how I initially mentioned inside the outlook. We had about a little shallow retracement. We've just taken out the high there. I do believe there's more upside potential for the yen. Sorry, for UJ. So a lot of this will be depending on exactly what the dollar wants to do. You know, we've got higher targets above that we can get to from a weekly perspective. This is an incredible candle on the weekly. So I'll be very surprised. Yeah, guys, I'll be incredibly surprised if we get another, you know, really bullish week with, you know, next to zero pullback to the downside. So I want to see what the CPI data is going to do first. There isn't no real immediate targets of exactly what my expectations are for the dollar and exactly what I think the dollar will do. We kind of need to work with that. If you're on the live right now, guys, drop a like on the live, helps the channel grow and reach, well, allows the channel to reach out to more people. Gift in the chat box, all good, bro, and yourself? I'm good, my bro. Thank you for asking. If you guys got any questions, you can leave the questions inside of the description box, inside of the chat box down below. But we got Chelms. We got Chelms in the chat. We got Jason doing well. Nice. Yeah, guys, you see for CPI, I really don't like CPI because CPI is one of those news releases where it's like, yo, I have no idea where this could go. You know, sometimes for NFP you can use other datas to, you know, try to deduce what the outcome may be. But for CPI, never been able to predict CPI. Never. I've been able to predict quite a few NFPs, but never CPI. Never, 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 never CPI. Okay, so for now, let's just take a look at markets. Euro AUD, you know, is continued to short out the same area, but it's not really making up its mind. Euro USD very low, volume trickling price action. EU can in fact continue dropping a lot lower to like 108.283. If this does drop down that low, then you know the dollar is probably going to keep on pushing. So this area here for the dollar is the same area here for the euro. So let's take a look at that later, yeah. So we've taken out some lows there for the Euro USD. I do want to catch a trade today. I really do. We had the gold trade inside the Telegram. That did alright. TP1 and 2. We didn't manage to get TP3. Very close to TP3, but it's all good. Alright, so what are you guys expecting? What's happening, Chelms? You okay? Everyone that's in the live stream right now, watching this live stream, I appreciate if you guys dropped a like on the live stream. Help the live stream grow and get out to other people. And yeah, we're here for that CPI data. CPI, CPI. Drop a like on the live, guys. Drop a like. And if you enjoy this type of content, there's more content provided inside of my Telegram. The link to my free Telegrams in the description box down below. If you guys have any questions on any pairs that you're looking at, any commodities, whatnot, you want me to give you my perspective, my opinion on them, let me know. It's completely fine. So let's do game plan whilst we're about 2 to 3 minutes away from the news release. To be honest, guys, I'm gonna mainly keep my eyes out for gold and DXY. Okay, those are gonna be my main focuses for today. Is gold and DXY. I'm not really too fussed about the other pairs and what they're doing at the moment. So I'm gonna get the split screen going. I might do dual screen this time. Let's just make this a little bit smaller. I'm gonna take off my sessions. Let's make this way smaller. All right, so kind of what to look out for is this week's low that was formed on Tuesday. So we'll take a look at that. See if price wants to reach beneath there. We've got, what else have we got in here? We've got Tokyo low inside of here as well, which starts here. Where's my arrow? Okay, so we got Asia low here as well. Right. So these can be the first targets, or these are the areas that we could look at first, should I say? Okay. Now all we've got to do is just wait. That's all we can do is wait. Guys, if you're in the live stream right now, drop a like on the live. We've got some decent numbers today. I appreciate you guys for all joining me in today's live. We are waiting for the CPI, aka the key inflation data, to come out for the dollar, and we want to see a huge move. We're T minus 30 seconds away from it. So let's take a look at what the DXY, the dollar's going to do. Let's take a look at what gold is going to do, and let's see if we can catch some moves today. So yeah, kind of my main thing that I'm looking out for is which way the liquidity wants to be swept, either to the upside or to the downside for gold. You know, if we push down, then I'll potentially anticipate us going for the highs of Tokyo of Wednesday's Asia session. If we push up, then you know we can potentially look for a continuation higher, because overall I do think that this has a good chance to be bullish. But let's take a look. So data's out right now. We are seeing the dollar pump up. We've just taken out the lows there for gold. Okay, okay. We're now seeing a very, very aggressive reversal there on the dollar, right? Like I said to you guys before, the initial targets are gonna be the Asia low on Wednesday, but let's take a look. Remember, whiplash is a real thing in the market, so just stay out of it. You know, let's take a look. Let's take a look at gold on the 1 minute, 30 second, 15 second, 10 second. Okay, we look quite bullish on gold so far, so maybe the dollar might come down, right? This candle is about 100. Wow, what a joke! This candle is 180 pips on the 1 minute time frame. This is what I said to all of you guys, just stay out of the market. If you're in the live right now, drop a like on the live, guys. Drop a like on the live. Drop a like on the live. All right, so let's see. Let's see if Wednesday's high can get swept. Remember, what have we done? We've taken out the lows, right? We've taken out the range low that started from Tuesday. Okay, we've just taken that out, and you can see we're getting a pretty nice move back to the upside. We're very close to taking out Wednesday's Tokyo range high. So let's take a look at that. Okay, let's take a look at that. Guys, I hope you're not all in positions getting potentially burnt out by this move where you don't need to get burnt out by this move. I'll be completely honest with you guys. If you get burnt out by this move, it's completely self-sabotage. Like, you don't need to be in any positions, any way, shape, or form at all. All right. So right now, all we've got to do, guys, is wait. Bitcoin is having a bit of a reaction to the downside. Euro Swiss franc, Euro AED as well. EU has just dipped down a little bit lower. Right, we have come into contact with that balanced price, balanced imbalance. Well, it's just balanced range there. Okay, and we're getting a little bit of a reaction to the downside. So with this reaction, I kind of do want to see it take out some serious lows. You know, I do want to see it take out some serious lows. So let's see. Right, we are pushing down on the DXY. So, we'll give it a few minutes. If this can calm down a little bit, right, and we can get some breaks of structure, we can get a little bit better price action, right? Because right now we are showing signs that the dollar does want to stretch lower. So, something that I always say whenever we are in any high impact news releases, your first instinct should be, where's the liquidity? Where are the highs? Where are the lows? Okay, and how can we use that as a target once price starts printing? Because after the initial spike, as you can clearly see here, right? Since we've taken out the highs, where is the next area of liquidity that price can potentially run to? Yeah. So if we go to the hourly, I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. If we go to the hourly, if we look over here, I'm just gonna put a horizontal ray on the candle's high. Whoops. All right, let's just put a horizontal ray here, and we're gonna come to the left, and we're gonna take a look at what's happened in history. Yeah. So essentially, the spike has taken out Friday's Asia high, right? We haven't managed to take out Thursday, 15th of August, New York session high. Okay, we haven't managed to do that, but we've taken out liquidity resting above Asia. Okay, and if we come to the right now, to be honest, there's a much quicker way of doing that. If we come to the right now, everyone's next question should be, where's the next target for liquidity? Which, in fact, did I get this wrong? I did get this wrong. So the low is in fact here. Okay, so now it's like, cool, can we stretch a lot lower to around this area here and then see if we can even take out this low, right? That's going to be, the targets moving forward and what I'm going to be looking out for. But for the time being, let's just leave price print because we're most likely not going to really get any moves for now. This might be a PM session thing. This might be, PM session as in Eastern Time, New York PM session. Jason said in the chat, in the Telegram, So happy I that's funny. All right, so all right, for now we're just watching. We're getting very, very, very close to those highs. Right, let me just update the Telegram really quickly, guys. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You know, it goes to show kind of why identifying and understanding where liquidity is in price is so important. Because, you know, as you guys know, we've been getting chopped up inside this range. We've had some trades, you know, go into profit, come back. You know, it's just normal price action inside of a range. You know, you're going to get price bounding from a high to a low of the range. So it's nothing really too out of the ordinary. You know, overall, you know, gold is just incredibly bullish overall. Do I think now gold is going to start, you know, being incredibly bullish? Sorry, being incredibly bearish is like, I think the move to the downside that we've gotten so far has been bearish enough, you know, especially when we look from this area here where we had to sell. This was NFP. No, it wasn't NFP, it was the Feds, I believe. Something was happening here today. And, you know, we had that short move down. So on that live stream, you know, we discussed that this is the much better area to go short from. And you know, something that I wanted to make a video on, maybe on TikTok or YouTube, is to let you guys know one of the reasons why price has been so choppy. And one of the main reasons why price has been so choppy is because of, you know, it being election year. Now, a lot of you guys may not, you know, put these two, or put this factor together, shall I say, is because whenever there's election year, there's a lot of choppiness in the market, there's a lot of uncertainty. So if you haven't been trading, you know, before, I reckon, what, 2022? Sorry, 2020, that was the last election. You would not have seen this price action, right? So markets does get better once we kind of get the elections underway, and you know, it's all decided, and whoever they want to put into power is decided and voted in. Then markets will become a little bit more relaxed. But what doesn't help, especially looking at gold from gold's perspective, is the fact that we do have everything that's going on in, you know, places of the world such as Iran, um, and you know, it being election years, like, okay, guys, there's a lot going on right now. So definitely reduce your risk. If let's just say you're someone that enters with a point 10, you need to enter with a point 0.05. If you're someone that enters with a standard, you need to enter with half a standard for your positions. And this is just due to you protecting your capital. Because remember, guys, rule number one is protect your capital. That's always been rule number one. Well, for me at least, anyways. Rule number one is always protect your capital, because without capital, you've got no skin in the game. Even if you take a loss today, you can come back and, you know, try to potentially make back that loss tomorrow, or, you know, within the week. Okay. We got Jason in the chat. What's happening, bro? Guys, if you're watching the live stream right now, just drop a like. That's it. Just drop a like. I know you're probably expecting me to say something extravagant, but just drop a like. So Jason said in the chat box, I went long on gold because I saw it consolidating on the previous region of support. But what are your thoughts on the DXY? Okay, so you might have missed my outlook on the DXY a little bit earlier, but let's just go through it again. Let's take a look at what the DXY is doing. So the DXY is now just completely reversing. This is why I don't do CPI, guys. I just never, bro. I just don't like CPI. CPI is ridiculous. So we've had the spike up, we've had the push down lower, and now we're potentially reversing around. So we've had a fake out to the upside, a fake out to the downside, and this is why it's gambling, because you don't know if this is going to be a move that takes out this high, or this could be a move where it could stop here and then start dropping again. But essentially, for the DXY, I wanted to see it take out some lows, okay, down here. For the time being, if the DXY wants to push up higher, that's fine. We are still, we've come to this daily candle. We have not stopped. We've come to this imbalance here. Well, we're currently here at the moment. So we'll see if this area can be enough to hold price. Because here's the thing, right? If price kind of slows down where it's at and we get a little bit better bearish price action, then there's a better understanding of what we can do PM session today or tomorrow on Friday. It's just as simple as that. Because if we can see price start to stretch lower, then I understand that, okay, cool. Tomorrow morning slash early afternoon, we might get price dipping beneath one of these lows, and then we may get a continuation, or we'll probably dip these lows and keep going down. Either way, we are going to look for dollar weakness going into tomorrow if the picture prints how I'm anticipating it to print. Does that make sense? Right. Don't you hate it when Face ID just wants to do its own thing? Like, it's not even making sense right now. What are you guys in any trades at the moment? Let me know. Yeah, are you guys in any trades? Dollar weakness and gold strength makes sense, bruv. Yeah, we'll see. The Apple minions trying to get you to upgrade to the 16. Everybody's phones. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Like, I don't understand. Like, I'm those type of guys that hate to upgrade their phone. Like, I hate upgrading my phone. I hate buying a new phone. Like, I'd rather buy a phone outright. So if it costs like 1200, I'll buy the phone for 1200, but then it needs to have like at least 256 um gigabytes of storage, or maybe the 516. That's fine. And I'll keep that phone for probably 2, 3, 4 years. Like I don't really care about having a new iPhone. Gift says no, bro. I stayed out. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, right now, guys, the gambler in me wants to go long on gold. That's the gambler in me, right? But like I said, rule number one is protect your capital. But the gambler in me does want to go long on gold. I'm not gonna lie, because it's like if I look at it from the higher time frame, which is the daily, okay, and it's like, cool, what is going on? It's like, cool, we've pulled back, right? We've pulled back. We've been chilling up here. We've been asking for gold to pull back. We had a very shallow pullback here. Continuation, continuation, continuation. We had a shallow pullback here. Gold looked like it was about to break all-time highs again. We were like, damn, it'd be nice if we get a pullback into this area. Then we can look and anticipate to go long to make new all-time highs. So now that we're here, it's like, let's not dawdle and take too long, right? So potentially this long here, or this long setup, should I say, can be for quite some time. So that's why I do want to go long on gold. Jason's got a question in the chat box in regard to that wick from the fake out. Is that real sell side liquidity resting down there? So here's the thing, right? You can't know for sure in terms of the fake out to the upside or fake out to the downside until after the fact. And that's due to one thing and one thing only. This is because this is a news driver. This is driven by fundamentals. This is driven by data that we don't have access to and we can only react to. Because remember, like I explained to you guys, I think it was maybe a month ago now, right? Where I talked to you guys about the NFP and the difference between unemployment and the actual non-farm payroll data is that look, even though let's talk about CPI, right? So the CPI data came out better than expected. I should really have Bloomberg on, just listen to what those analysts are saying, right? The CPI data came out better than expected, but the initial jobless claims actually was worse, right? So it's like, yes, the data might, let's just say it was all positive, yeah? The data might point towards positivity and strength for the dollar. However, the sentiment, right, the overall data, remember, there's the initial reaction from the data, and then there's what shall I say, what should I call it, the backside move from the data or the backside reaction from the data. Okay, so it's not always as straightforward as, yeah, this was a fake out, definitely is going to go in one direction. Because it's news, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to predict that. It's just as simple as that. Okay, you might get lucky for sure, but there's no way you'd be able to predict that. I know that's not the answer you were looking for, Jason, but that's the honest truth. You know, there's no way you can predict this kind of stuff sometimes. I don't know what's going on in the GC right now, but there's a lot. Alright. Okay. Yeah. I hope that answers your question, bro. Jason said in the chat box, I asked because the gambler in me has noticed Wix acting like a magnet at times for retracement before reverse. Yeah. Price does definitely do that in terms of Wix. It just depends on the overall direction of price, yeah. So for example, if market wants to come down, we might usually get a wick to the upside and then a potential reversal, right? And just like I said to you a minute ago, like look, even though we've had a wick up, wick down, price has pulled back up. Let me show you 15 second, right? Price has pulled back up, pulled straight back down. We don't know if looking at the 1 minute, yeah, because I have access to the seconds time frame. Some of you guys might not have access to the second time frame, so there's a lot of data that you're not seeing, right? So this is how the whole, trading during um high impact news drivers is just it's just a mess because you will think, cool, this is gonna take out this wick, and then all of a sudden it starts dropping again, and you're like, damn, I should have gotten out of that buy. Maybe I should get into a sell, right? Sometimes wicks can be used as retracements, but for most of the time, bro, wicks are used to take out stop losses. Okay, wicks are used to clear liquidity most of the time. Wicks are used to clear liquidity. So if you're in positions, just get out because that wick will come fast and aggressive. But I do want to see gold rise higher. It's just we don't really have a good setup at the moment. But again, the gambler in myself and Jason do want to go long on gold right now. What do you guys reckon? Do you want to go long on gold? Because I believe this can go on for a lot longer. Again, this is a higher time frame play. I did mention this inside of the pre-market analysis. So it's like, cool, we could really push. We got this daily imbalance inside of here. Yeah, that could slow us down. Yeah, for sure. But I'd like this to be a pretty decent area where we create new all-time highs from. But then again, that's way ahead of time. We could potentially come to this session candle, this hourly session candle here. If this is to push up, I'll probably look at around 2639.77 for some potential fight back. That's what I'd reckon. 'Done for the day already, but my analysis never stops. Would want to see pullback before going long high, hypothetically. Yeah, for sure, for sure. A pullback is very nice in these scenarios, but at the same time, one of the reasons why I'm monitoring is because often these prime entries, like down here for buys, once these whales, the main market participants get into the market down here, they don't usually tend to come back, but we'll still keep an eye out for it. 9:30 will be very interesting. Yeah. 9:30 will be very interesting. New York Stock Exchange open. Let's get some music going in the back. It's pretty quiet right now. Let me know if you guys can hear the audio. If you want me to turn it up, turn it down, let me know. I like this one. This one's pretty chill. Mm, yeah. Mm, mm. Who's got some bars for me in the chat? Should we start spitting, guys? Mm-hmm. Oh, I really like this one. This one's real nice. It's real chill, more of my vibe. Good beat. All right. Bitcoin's dropped. We've had a couple of gaps there on BTC. Mm. Mm. For Bitcoin, I reckon Bitcoin can pull back a little bit higher. I reckon it can. I'm not saying it's going to be a crazy buy, but it can pull up a little bit. Okay, we've got a gift in the chat. Gold Digger's got talent. Right. Guys, add to that, add to that, add to that. Yeah, let's make this stream interesting. Yeah, one person says a line, another person adds to it. Yeah, we got the first one by gift. Gold Diggers Got Talent. Who's next? Jason, you in there? Chelms, Ritesh. Mm-hmm. Ah. Should we take a buy on Bitcoin, guys? Should we take a buy on Bitcoin? Bitcoin looks alright. Bitcoin looks alright, guys. Should we try a little something on Bitcoin? Just don't know what the DXY wants to do right now. Okay, we got Charms. Okay. Let me restart this one. I really like this one. Ah, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Gold diggers got talent, but it don't always happen. Okay, we might have to change up the flow for that one. It don't really work, but we'll change up the flow. Oh, God, niggas got talent, but guys, for those of you that don't know, I did make a song with a few of my mates a couple of years ago. You can't hear the beat? No way. You should be able to hear the beat. Can you hear it now? I don't want to turn it up to the point where it drowns out my voice. Okay, Jace, I hear that. All right. Look, I'm interested in this Bitcoin long. To be completely frank with you guys, I am interested. Wow, wow, wow. Bitcoin, relax. Let me at least call the shot. Like, come on. Don't do this to me. You're already moving. Bloody bastard. Bitcoin, man. You see, this is a problem I have all the time. Every single time. And besides, it doesn't help that this feed is not really printing out how it's supposed to print. You know what? There might still be a chance. There might still be a chance. If you guys are here in the live stream right now, I am looking at this. That is crazy, Bitcoin, man. You're really hurting my feelings right now. If this can pull back a teeny tiny bit, that'll be pretty good. Okay, it's dropping a little bit though.
Hey, it's Roman here. Have you seen the new iPhone 16 Pro? It's built for Apple Intelligence. What's even better, now at Vodafone, you can get.
Let me use another BTC USD provider. What's this? Bitsmart, Coinbase. All right, it's 2 p.m. All right. Bitcoin, really, every time I want to trade Bitcoin, it starts doing a mazzoline. All right. Let's give this one a go. Right, very, very light on the positions, because I don't know what's going on with IC Markets feed. It's not even giving us any data. CME, I don't want to use CME, to be honest. Right, let's just work with that, yeah? Our entry is around here, I believe. This stop is too big, so it's probably, what was it, 180? 180 is around here. Cool. Let's see if Bitcoin wants to push up a little bit. DXY is currently pushing up. What's gold doing? Gold is coming down. All right. Do you guys hear the audio in the back now? If you guys don't hear the audio, let me know. I'll change it up. Steady waiting, patient for TVs to get clapping. I see you, Jace. I'm surprised you guys can't hear the audio, you know? You should be able to hear the audio. Okay, you can hear it, yeah? Okay, cool. Very, very light on the positions. Let's go very, very light on the positions. Let's go very, very light on the positions. All right, so we're in one move. We'll just work with that. Just watching gold. Gold is just wicking, doing what it does. Dollar does look like it probably will come down, you know. So far, you know, if dollar does come down, that would be pretty good for any gold longs and, you know, potentially for Bitcoin. But we'll take a look at that. What are you in at the moment, Jace? You in gold? Alright, do you guys hear the audio in the back now? Damn. If you guys don't hear the audio, let me know. Change it up. Steady waiting, patient for TVs to get clapping. I see you, Jace. Alright. Gold is moving. Gold is moving. Jason said I've gone from trader to songwriter. Listen, everyone needs their own trading track. You know what, guys? If you guys write some, I'm gonna go to the studio and record a little trading tune. You know, a little track that can be like my intro for every single video. What do you guys think? I think that'll be pretty hard. You know, you guys write the lyrics, I spit, I remix, I master it, get a remix and master done, and then yeah, that can be the intro and maybe even the outro for all the videos. I'm telling you guys, we're building something amazing. Yeah, we are building, we're building, we're building. Yeah, give it 3 months, 6 months down the line. You know, when we got a few thousand people in this live stream. Yeah, Jason, Gift, Chelms, Ritesh, my dogs. I think we got some people in the Telegram that can't type in this chat, but I see you guys, man. I see you guys. All right, we're getting some movement there from Bitcoin. We're getting a little bit of movement there. Has to be a drill beat. I mean, we'll see. I don't think I can spit the lines, the bars fast enough to go with the tempo of a drill beat. Like this type of tempo is more like me. Let me see if I can't find my song for you guys. I don't think it's up on YouTube anymore. Yeah, it's not up there. Yeah, the tune is no longer up there, guys. It's been lost. I don't think I've paid Ditto the yearly 50 song. Who is this? I can't find the tune, guys. It's lost. It's lost. It's lost. All right. How are we looking like? We've got about 22 minutes till stock open. Bitcoin's moved up into profits, blipped back down. You know how Bitcoin is. 6857. 6857. 6857. That's close enough. 6857. That's close enough. All right, let's see. I mean, we've had quite an eventful spike, right? Let's take a look at EU. EU, we've dipped down. We've taken out last night's Tokyo high, as you can see there. Okay, pretty decent move. Did it really give an opportunity to enter? Nope. All of this here is just gambling. Looking for entries here is all gambling. You know, right now, can it head up higher? If it does head up higher, you know, what would my targets be? Would be other Asia highs, Tokyo highs that have not been swept yet. And then we can look at the overall high of the week so far, which is here. But for the time being, let's see what price we're going to get. But to be honest, it does look like the dollar does want to come down. It looks like that for the time being. Gold is kind of chilling. Guys, if you're new to the live stream right now, you haven't dropped a like, please do so. Helps the channel grow. And as always, guys, if you enjoy this type of content, more of this content is provided inside of my free Telegram. Link to the free Telegrams in the description box down below. Oh my goodness, I've been on mute this whole time, guys. Oh my days. I said TP1 smashed for Bitcoin. Yeah. My bad, guys. But could you hear the music at least? I'm gonna keep the music running. But yeah, like I was saying, as soon as I say I'm gonna keep the music running, it stops. Yeah, I said go interact with the trade post inside of the Telegram, my people. Right? Go interact. Go interact. Go drop some hearts, some fire emojis. We've hit TP1. So that would make us 1% up for the week so far. All right, this is a pretty decent move, guys. What do you think? Pretty decent move. I always need to keep checking my audio levels because I need to remember when I mute myself. I need to take myself off of mute. But yeah, this is a pretty decent move. To be honest, guys, the main reason why I jumped on the live streams is because um, Ritesh asked if there is going to be a session today. So, Ritesh, if it wasn't for you, there probably wouldn't be this BTC trade right now. So, shout out to you, my bro. Um, like I said, I was going to go drive to the hospital, but not for myself. For those of you wondering. But I do need to make a breakdown of this video. Guys, go drop some fire emojis in the chat. Why does this keep on stopping and going?
And welcome back to this U.S. Open office plan.
Miller just lobbed a message really for Jones's head using some technical jargon.
Ooh, and Jones brings the heat with a per my last.
All right, guys. So let's keep this going. Let's keep this going. For gold, same thing again. If I don't really want to see gold, break through this 1 minute imbalance because it's kind of like the last dance, right? If we take a look at 5 minute, 15, 15, we are currently working inside this 15-minute imbalance as well. So price can definitely start to rally back to the upside. Okay. The 15-minute picture does look a lot better. Let's take a look at the dollar. Dollar's indecisive. We're 7 minutes away from the NYSE open, so let's wait for that. Let's take a look at EU. 5 minute, 15, 5. Okay. Still waiting for this EA move to complete. Okay, we've had a nice candle higher. Let's see if we can hit that TP 2. Okay, so we're very close to TP2. If I were to look at this, where could TP3 be? If we go for a 1 to 3 R&R, it'll be somewhere around here. But to be honest, you know what? Let's not even get greedy. We'll just catch that. That should be fine. Yeah. Even though I think this can definitely, you know, rise a lot more to around, you know, 61, 700. But we'll just go for that. Let's update the Telegram. The link to the free Telegrams in the description box down below, my people. If you are new and you're not part of the Telegram, you can join. You know, it's funny because, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even gonna say that. You know, my grandma always told me some things are just not meant to be said. Let's make it a whole number, 61.4. Okay, I'm really hoping we can hit TB2 before the New York Stock Exchange open. Okay, TP2 is the main target. Obviously, you guys know that in these climates, my main R&R shifts from a 1 to 3 to a 1 to 2. Alright. Gold doesn't really know what to do with itself. We're very close to the New York Stock Exchange open, so we might actually just see price wait till then. And to come that close, Bitcoin, you better not break my heart. You're only what? You're only 22 pips away from the final TP. And 22 pips for you is like nothing. Like, to be fair, you can call this, even though it says, what does that say, 250, you can definitely call this a 2,507 pip move. You can. I know a lot of guys, when they market their crypto trades, they always, you know, use that figure instead of the other figure, because it's like, for example, this is 17,888, yeah, or let's just say 18,000. Some people will call this 1,800, which is fine. It's not like it's completely incorrect, but it's just 180 pips, like, you know. All right, so it looks like gold's pushing up, Bitcoin's coming down a little bit, the dollar's pushing up, EU's pushing down. I've got some plans for Euro franc. I'm just monitoring it at the moment. Could be something for next week. All right, we're getting a bit of a pull down. All right, so we are coming down for Bitcoin at the moment. We are coming down. Hopefully we don't hit that break even, because that'd be very annoying after coming so close to TP2. But let's just hold out. That candle is incredibly strong. Let's see what the dollar looks like. Nothing much really. We're in a range from this low to this high. Guys, is gold gonna really start clapping down? That'll be very interesting, you know? Because, like, if gold really does want to push down lower, like, all of this needs to get swept. Like, we'll have to look around, like, 2,500. If gold drops from here, that would be a pretty serious move. I'll be honest with you guys, that would be a pretty serious move. Oof. Huge candles there from Bitcoin. And do you know what the annoying thing is, yeah? The annoying thing is, if we probably get hit out at break even, this is probably just going to end up shooting straight back up. You know, if it doesn't, like, I'd prefer for it to hit us out at break even, and then it doesn't, you know, shoot back up again. Like, if you're going to take us out and keep pushing down. You understand? And this is why in these kind of environments I want to do a 1 to 2 R&R. You know, continuations are very few in between. All right, a little bit of fire back there. Wow. Bitcoin will probably drop as well. Gold is coming down. Interesting. What's funny, Gift? Tell me. What do you mean you did it again? Don't tell me you got into a movie, you get wicked out and price starts going down or up.
Arjun, that money you sent with Remitly made Chacha's birthday so special.
Gift, I can't lie, you need to increase your stop loss. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like your directional bias just seems to be correct every single time, but you know, you're either getting wicked out to, you know, either work on your entry, which I don't think you need to. I think you just need to increase your SL, bro. You know, I used to have a 20 pip stop for gold. Always get wicked out, always get wicked out, always get wicked out. But then the thing is, when I didn't get wicked out, it was good. But it's like, how many trades can you take a loss on where it's going to affect your morale? So it's like, let me just increase the SL. Once I start journaling, or sorry, going back through my journal and looking at all the positions I've taken, and it's like, the common theme is if I just increased the stop a little bit more, I would have been fine. If I increased the stop a little bit more, I would have been fine. So then that's how 40 pip stop for gold was born. All right, we're tapped out. We'll take the 1%. Richard says the gambling he wants to go for a short. I feel you, bro. Yeah, trust me. Like, and sometimes, you know, try having a larger stop and seeing how that goes so far. Like, if it goes well, then you know what you kind of need to continue doing. All right, let's update the Telegram. Very indecisive market right now, guys, and to be honest, it's not worth the time that we're sat here looking at price. So what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna call the live stream there. We've been able to get into a Bitcoin trade, went up into TP1, very shy of TP2. This can still react at the same area and start pushing up again. Bitcoin does that sometimes. It's just in its nature. But nonetheless, the setup is there for you guys. If you do want to re-enter or re-participate in this move, the choice is yours. I do still want to see gold push up. I still do think gold can be a buy and push up, as long as it works inside of this imbalance here on the 1 minute, and also, as you can see, it's viable there on the 15 minute as well. So other than that, if I do see anything for gold, we've got a lot of price action here. So, you know, potentially if we start breaking up higher, you know, we can be cheeky and try to go in for a little buy, you know, a little 1 to 2 buy, maybe with a 30 pip stop. See if we can just take out the most recent high that price has made. I think that's quite attainable. But for the time being, that's all for today. Thank you for joining me, guys. I appreciate you all. If you haven't joined the free Telegram, link to the free Telegrams in the description box down below. And as always, oh, we're getting a pretty decent move there from gold. Guys, monitor gold. Gold's not done. As always, you know what I'm about to say. Remember the theory behind the practice. I appreciate you all, guys. Peace.